We have a very special celebrity guest, if we could, por favor.
Here we are.
Say hello to your little friend!
She comes with her blessing. She's having a good time.
Such an honor to meet you.
Hey, how you doing?
First and foremost, thank you for the creepiest screening I've ever had of a movie, ever. And last night I was front and center. I put you on my Instagram, so you need to follow me because I want to see you post your selfie with your nun.
I'll do my best. I did bring her. She's here somewhere if you want to.
How surreal is it to be watching, the worldwide press, some of the biggest influencers of movies in Mexico City, in an ancient convent, watching your movie?
It's really truly an honor. I mean, having it hosted here, this first sort of screening and press get together in an actual, this is like a 400-year-old convent. It's sort of as close, certainly over here, to what we shot in Romania in some ways. And it just had a really sort of surreal and yet perfect feel to sort of see the press all gathered like like a convent,
Sure, the fulfillment of many dreams, I'm certain.
Dreams and nightmares. Yeah.
And nightmares at the same time. I'm a huge fan of the Hallows and a huge fan of The Conjuring, and I might have unique perspective on this interview because I too grew up making monster movies.
Did you?
8mm.
Oh, amazing.
And I wrote and produced a film based on a true location, this ancient prison in Central California built in the 1800s. So I know the feeling you get when you enter these ancient places. Talk about how it elevates the film.
Do you mean about here or in the film when we were making the film?
In ancient places around the world.
No, I mean it certainly adds a whole layer. I mean for the cast, for myself, for the movie, I think everything permeates through wherever your starting point is. So with the nun being able to go to Romania and really search for these ancient buildings that have a history, and they already have like these ingrained textures, and as a palette for the movie and the world that we're creating. Just makes it as authentic as possible, creepy as possible, and a great sort of base backdrop to bring the story.
One of the things you have that my favorite directors of all time have, I can tell that you're directing a movie that you want people to see, but at the same time, you're kind of directing something you want to see.
100%.
Favorite moment? What in this movie is your favorite moment? 30 horror movies from now, you'll look back and go, I love this.
But in The Nun, wow. Well, there's a moment actually. It's not one of the creepy ones. It's just a moment between the three characters. It's around a scene called Mary Points the Way, and it's kind of like an important moment when they're coming together in the movie. I wouldn't want to spoil it too much, but there's something, and the way they perform this moment and the score comes in, it always chokes me up a little bit.
It transcends the horror genre at that moment because it's not especially scary, but it's like one of those movies that sticks, like Raiders of the Lost Ark, something people will be talking about forever.
Well, that would be lovely. I couldn't possibly compare to such an incredible movie. But I do love trying to bring emotion into movies, and I love horror movies, and they should, in my eyes, always be as emotional as possible to, ground you and want you to follow those characters. I loved in The Conjuring too what James did with, the Elvis song. Really unexpected moment.
Yeah. Part of me wondered, did they just need to add 3 minutes to the movie, or did he want to take a break and make the pace do a 180 for a moment?
It just brought everyone together, and I think in this little scene that I'm talking about, it was sort of like you realize our characters are really like becoming a unit.
And I like during the moments where I'm most exhausted from the tension of this movie, you add a little spark of comedy, a little chorus comes in.
Sure. No, I mean, I think a little bit of humor is helpful in a horror movie to just sort of alleviate just the tension. You can build the tension, but if you don't let the pressure off a little bit, you want to then be building it back up again.
I want to know, and the nuns are asking right now, sequel? Huh?
Mexican Haunting.
That's what I'm saying. Well, hold on, we have a very special celebrity guest, if we could, por favor.
Here we are.
Say hello to your little friend!
She comes with her blessing. She's having a good time.
And that's her way of saying wrap it up. It's an honor to see you, man. Congratulations on this.
All right, nice one.
Thank you so much.
Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.
And if you want to see more, I know you do.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell right there so you can get notified when we post new videos.
Yeah, see more by clicking right here.
Right there.
It likes when I do this.
Stop doing that. Stop it. Stop it. That's disturbing.
Just point. Just.
There you go. Click there.
Click
Just
on
click
it.
there.
Oh God.